Guys, we found Stephen Bow. We found him. We know that these guys are buyers based on the data and the research that we put in beforehand. And now I want to reach out to him. Now this is where it can get scary, it can get intimidating, and I get it. If you've never done it, it's tough, and you're worried about fumbling over your words. Like, am I going to sound dumb? What about this? What about that? But this is a phrase you're going to hear me say all the time, and I want to hammer in your head. It's you can never, ever, ever say the right thing to the wrong person, and you'll never say the wrong thing to the right person. And you're going to get better and better and better. I want to reach out to Bo. Steven buys houses. I want to connect the dots. I want to be somebody that can supply him with an endless inventory of homes. But I cannot do that, and you cannot do that if you don't reach out. So now let's reach out. Let's give them a call and find out exactly what it is they're looking for. I'm going to hit the contact us as a form. I'm not crazy about forms. I want to talk to somebody. I'll fill this out and submit it if we have to, but I need to get a hold of somebody. They got it 800 number right here. So let's start there. All right. 826 8366. All right, guys. Hang on, speakerphone. Hey, hello. Hey, is this? Yeah. How are you? Doing great. Hey, I have a house that I'm interested in selling, and I was just wondering who I could talk to that's in charge of acquisitions. So here's the thing is I'd really like to speak with them just to get their criteria. So if I could just give you my name and phone number, and I have about four houses that I'd like to get rid of. And I would just like to just I guess talk to them and get to know their criteria. Could you set that up for me, please? Great. Okay. Yeah, my name is Jarius, Jiries. Yep. And yep, yep. And the last name is Dawaher. Aher. Mm-hmm. Yep, that's right. It is J as in Juliet, D as in Delta, A as in Apple, W as in Whiskey, A as in Apple, H as in Hotel, E as in Echo, and R as in Romeo at gmail.com. Yes. And they're here, they're in Cincinnati, Ohio. Yeah. I did not know you had one, so I'll have to look and see. Okay. Great. All right. Well, thank you so much. I really
Okay.
appreciate it. About about when can I expect a response back? I'm pretty
So
motivated, so I'd kind of would like to do this sooner than later if possible.
I really cannot share the time frame, but I will highlight and take note that you are very motivated and selling the property. So yeah.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yep.
Thank you so much.
Have
Have
a
a
great
great
day. Bye. All right. So that was clearly a VA. VA is a virtual assistant. So it's somebody that's taking the calls for them, screening them, and they're going to get them in contact with me. So, that's, I want to get to the source, right? So like, what do? You dangle a carrot, right? I got four properties I want to sell. I want to understand it, whatever it is. So in this instance, whenever they call me back, I'll make sure to get it recorded. And if not, I'll report back with how it all went. But either way, I want them to call me back. And when they call back, they're going to say, tell me about the properties. Well, I'll tell them about some properties I have, and I'll make the price super high, right? Like, be like, so that it's something they won't be interested in. Or if they are, like, I can't say no to the offer, right? But then it gets me on the phone with them. And I would just want to understand, what is your buy criteria? What does that look like? What neighborhoods do you like? What years do you like? What kind of rehab do you like? I just want to know what's their buy criteria, so then I'm able to service them. And then it sounds like it's super easy to send them deals. I can upload on an app and they get them. So it's great. But this is just one person, right? And this was somebody that I literally had this no idea who any of this was when we started doing this, a few videos ago. And now there's a potential cash buyer, and we went through this whole thing in not that much time. But can you imagine, guys? Like, every day we're dedicating a little bit of time to reverse prospect, to go through this process once a day, once a week, whatever it looks like, to build this buyers list in addition to all the other tools. But this is an incredible tool. This is a great way. Whenever you hear us talk about reverse prospecting, skip tracing, we love deal machines. We love all the apps that can help us do it. But this is still just such a really, really great way to get in the trenches and um, really do that research yourself, so you can have a really clear idea of what's going on, and know how to do it. Because this is an art, and it's almost becoming like a lost art. And I want you guys to understand how this is done and how it's so powerful, because not every single time our skip trace is going to work when we try other apps. So let's go out there. We'll do it. I'll keep you guys posted on this. But just like I tell everybody, this isn't where I'm just going to this isn't the hill I'm going to die on. I'm going to go out, look for other deals. I'm going to look for other buyers. I'm going to look for other things. And this is just one fire that I have going, in addition to many, many others. So happy deal finding. You are now reverse prospect experts. You do this over and over again. Let's go out and crush this.